Hey YouTube, it's Katrina. Welcome to day 49 of the orbit. It is almost 7 o'clock and I'm awake. So, I said in my in the video that came before that when I was eating cereal and I wasn't speaking that if I had time I would make a more substantial video. So, this is it. Alright, today's book review is for The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson. And it's kind of, it's weird holding this book up because it's so reflecty. It reflects everything. So, because this is the third book of the trilogy, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, that was the first book. And because it's the same characters, and it's connected very, very closely to the second book, if you are not finished reading The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or The Girl Who Played with Fire, you must stop watching this video because I will not get in trouble, or I will not take responsibility for you getting mad at me if you haven't finished yet and what I say gives away things. I will not tolerate that. Well, you might just do it anyways. That's fine. Anyways, so this is your last chance. Okay, so if you're still here, then you want to know about this book, and it means that you either don't care if you know about certain parts of The Girl Who Played with Fire and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, or you finish them. So, The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest opens with Lisbeth in the hospital. The Girl Who Played with Fire finished with her getting shot in the head and surviving, and attacking her father, Zalichenko. So it opens with her in the hospital while she needs to get operated on. She's still the main suspect in the murders that took place in Stockholm, and Blomkvist is still researching, still trying to help her out. He saved her life. So, by showing up. The book is not as action-y, definitely, as The Girl Who Played with Fire, but it does have a couple parts where you're like, oh my gosh, you know, this is happening! And there is a lot of, you know, piecing together everything. You know, it's a lot to take in, and a lot of ends to tie up for the trilogy to be finished. So, in my first videos for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and The Girl Who Played with Fire, I said my advice is to just like memorize all the names and just have them in your head because there's so many characters, and it's still the same thing for this book. There are parts like I had to go back again and check, like, oh, what's the person, what do they do again, you know? And it's great. Of course, in this book she goes to court, and that whole scene, all of the scenes about what happens in court, they're just awesome. And so, what else about this book? Pay attention to what people do. Yeah, it's not really too much of a mystery anymore because you hear everything that goes on, you know everything that goes on. And now it's just about putting everything together and who's going to outsmart who on this and what's their next move. So I really see this as kind of like a chess game, really. The final chapter, well, I don't know if it's the final chapter, but the last major scene when she sees her brother is just like crazy. So, yeah. This actually, The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, the title, wasn't the original title. The original title was something like, it was called The Air Castle That Was Blown Up. If you translated the original Swedish title to English, it was called The Air Castle That Was Blown Up. which is really, really strange. And I still think that The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest is a pretty weird name for this book. The first 2 books make sense, but I guess I haven't really thought about how the title connects to the book. It was published posthumously, because Mr. Larsson had passed away before it was published. And the movie is coming out soon. Not exactly sure when, but all of his books have been turned into Swedish movies. That's pretty much it. So, if you've read or if you're reading The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, let me know what you're thinking about it. What was your favorite book out of the trilogy? And is there anything that you're still confused about that maybe I could help you out with just clarifying? There are a couple things that I think never got tied up at the end. But I guess it would just be, it wouldn't really make sense to connect to the plot anymore. That's pretty much it. Have a great day, guys. Tomorrow's day 50. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet on a special occasion. But I hope that you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.